My name is Jared Morgan with Bradshaw & Wheel. I'm an insurance agent, and we're going to discuss how to reduce the cost of commercial renter's insurance. Now, if you're purchasing commercial renter's insurance, you're probably a business who doesn't own its own building, who's renting from a building owner. You need liability and contents coverage and any coverage for improvements that you've made to the space that you're renting, and that can be significant. Now, there are some ways to reduce costs that are logical, like reducing coverage. If you want to increase your deductible, you can go with a higher deductible and save some money. If your contents limit is very high, you may be able to lower your contents limit and save some money there. You could also not insure earthquake. Depending on where you are in the country, that could be an expensive option, or lower some other options on your property coverage. But why do you want to lower coverage? Now, if you're lowering coverage and you're still addressing your underlying exposure, that's fine. You don't want to overinsure. But if you're lowering coverage because the cost is killing you, before you lower coverage, I would suggest that you call and have some competition come in to help you lower your rates. Now, depending on what you're paying, if you're paying under $1,000 a year for your commercial renter's insurance, there's not a ton of room there to save a lot of money. If you're paying a lot more than that, competition is a very real way to drive down your costs. See, in the insurance industry, we don't know who's going to have a claim and who's not specifically. We know for a large number of the same types of businesses what types of claims to expect, but specifically we don't know who will have a claim and who won't. If we knew specifically who would have a claim, we wouldn't insure them, and in most cases it would break the entire system. So what happens is, if I don't know if you're going to have a claim, I'm going to charge you as an insurance company, not as an agent, but as an insurance company, I'm going to charge you as much as I can because I don't know whether or not you're going to have a claim. The only way I'm really convinced to lower what I'm charging you is if I know another company down the street would be willing to charge you less. Competition is a great way to lower your insurance costs in almost every situation. If you're paying for renter's insurance and you want to try to get a better deal, I would encourage you to talk to another agent who represents different companies from the agent you're dealing with. Hopefully you're dealing with an independent agent who can get quotes from multiple companies anyway. Start there. Start with your agent and say, right now I'm paying more than I think I can pay. You may be getting a great deal and not realize it. You may be getting the best deal available and not realize it, but your agent can give you a good idea for that. If you trust your agent and you don't want to pull another agent into the process, then I would ask your agent, if they're an independent agent, to quote all the companies they represent with your account. Now, if you're not satisfied with that, or if you don't feel like your agent's doing as good a job as they can, I would encourage you to call another independent agent and get a second opinion on your insurance program. Don't cut coverage to the point where you have exposure that's not properly insured, but line your coverage up with your exposure, ask for a second opinion, and in most cases you're going to see, unless you're getting a great deal already, you're going to see the cost of your insurance go down for the same coverage that you have now. My name is Jared Morgan, and we've been discussing on how to save money on your commercial renter's insurance.